So I've bought something new. And with this, I think I'm going to crown myself the king of dumb decisions when it comes to Apple products, because I just bought a MacBook. Not a MacBook Pro, not a MacBook Air, both of which I have. I bought a MacBook, the 12-inch one, the one that is stupidly expensive and really doesn't have any performance. So you might be wondering, and I kind of thought about this a lot too before I made the purchase, as to why buy this, It's quite expensive. It starts at $1,300, and it goes all the way up to a ludicrous, I believe, $2,000. So why buy this and not just get a new MacBook Pro? And the answer is because I didn't buy it new. I bought this baby used, and it cost me half of what it costs new. So I got this actually because I'm still not ready to upgrade my MacBook Pro, but I do need a second machine that will help me out when I'm traveling, or when I'm, I don't want to do something as substantial, because right now my MacBook Pro, it's kind of set up and locked in as a PC, as like a desktop instead of a laptop, because I use it for editing. So it's hooked up to a monitor, a bunch of cables, a bunch of random stuff that I can't keep disconnecting every time I just want to sit on the couch and do something. So I picked up this one. And you might be wondering, why not just use the MacBook Air you got a couple of months ago instead of this? And the reason for that is because I gave my MacBook Air to my brother, who needed a computer, and he's using it now, so I can't ask him to give it back to me. So I just ended up buying this. So let me go over this. This is a 2016 MacBook. So there are three versions, the 2015, 2016, and 2017. The 2017 is the one to go for because it has the second generation butterfly keyboard, but they're still extremely expensive. Like, I'm talking over $1,100 even used. So I couldn't justify that, but so I looked at 2015 and 16 models significantly, and then I found this one in excellent condition at the right price. And the main thing was it had the box, the accessories, and everything. It was like new. So what I'm going to do is I'm kind of going to do an unboxing and show you guys what it's like. Because I can now. Otherwise, some of the others didn't have that option. So, box lifts off like any other Apple box. You can see the MacBook written right here, empty. Otherwise, there's the thin frame, like side angle of the MacBook itself. And let me put that to the side. And here you can see the MacBook itself. And it's actually hard to believe how good the previous owner has used this, because he has maintained even the plastic covering that came with this when it was new, which is just incredible to me. So let me open this up. Boy, this is actually fairly, a little bit heavier than I thought. It's not heavy, but I just kind of expected it to be lighter, but it's great. So as you guys can see, I got the space gray color. So the MacBook comes in 4 colors: silver, space gray, gold, and rose gold. And I was always going to get the space gray if I ever got this computer. And this one, luckily, was another factor as to why I bought this one instead of any other one available on sale right now. And looking at the box, oh my god, it's unbelievably clean. Just look at it. Even the power adapter has the little covering on it. I mean, obviously it's been used, but the fact that the previous owner has kept it and was able to pack it back in the way it came is mind-boggling to me. So let's lift this up. Designed by Apple in California. Let's see what we get inside this. Documentations and no Apple sticker. I really don't care about that, but pretty cool. I'm impressed with the previous owner's maintenance of this MacBook. Let me put this to the side real quick. Let's look at the power adapter. So now, as you guys know, this MacBook is special because it has only one port that is a single USB-C, which is used both for charging and any other kind of stuff you want to do. So right now, this is it, the power brick. It is a 29-watt USB-C power adapter. It's still in its brand new thing. I don't even know if the previous owner used this, but it's unbelievable how well maintained and kept this device was. And sometimes I avoid buying used things. I don't buy them that often, but honestly, if you look if you look hard enough, you'll find used devices that were used by people who are actually very neat, and sometimes it's just a deal you can't pass up. So look at this. The USB adapter looks like as it's like never been used, and it's definitely original Apple, I can tell you that. USB-C cable also looks to be original Apple. The feeling of that cable, I can tell it's Apple. And let's look at the computer itself now. So looking at it, it's a little bit dirty. There's no scratches or smudges. There isn't any real dents either, which is what I was mainly concerned about with buying these MacBooks, because a lot of people manage to dent these somehow, and I just can't deal with that. I don't like dents on my phone, let alone my laptop. So this looks to be very neat. And as we have it, that single USB-C here on the left side, and then we have the headphone jack on the right, and that's it. There's nothing else on this computer, which is kind of cumbersome. It's not that good, especially when it comes to multitasking or having, you know, a computer that you're going to use for a lot of things. But the reality of the situation comes down to the fact that I'm not really going to be using it for more than word processing, Word documents, you know, maybe watching a little bit of Netflix or something like that. But overall, let's open it up and see what it's like. Oh man, this is really pristine. I don't see any smudges, scratches, anything on the keyboard. Everything seems nice and neat. The screen is legit. It's brand new looking. There is not a single scratch on it. It was definitely clean before the seller sent it to me, and I'm very impressed with this machine overall. It kind of does show me that buying used isn't a bad idea, especially if you do it right. So I'm not going to be showing you much more with the setup process and stuff. I want to do that on my own. But let me know what you guys want to see on this machine. I'm going to be doing a few tests. I am going to be installing macOS Mojave on this, because it doesn't matter if this is as reliable as my MacBook Pro. But other than that, let me know if you have any questions about this, or if you want me to run any specific tests or comparisons to other computers. Let me know down in the comments below. And I'll see you in the next one, guys. Thank you for watching. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. Thank you, guys.